Hello, everyone. Hope you're well on this early Tuesday afternoon. We have battles ahead. I know there has been a groundswell of positive and, since the inauguration on Monday, and a lot of huge things, big things are happening. People are upbeat. Most people are upbeat and positive. I am too. But I think we have to realize that there are some battles ahead, and evil never rests. Evil never rests. It never sleeps. I'm going to go into that a little bit. Also, I saw something a while ago that thousands of active duty troops are being sent to the southern border with Mexico. I'll go into that a little bit. We have some other breaking news, kind of related, in Germany. So I'll go into that. Not good news there. But anyway, first, I'll also have a great passage I will share with you towards the end of the video. Stay tuned for that. There is a meltdown in progress. It's kind of fun almost. I shouldn't take delight in it, but I kind of do. The human side of me. I'm taking some delight in the meltdown of the Uber left. I think they are befuddled. I think they are stunned. And I don't think they know what to do right now. Most of them. They're quiet. They're kind of quiet right now. Which means they're planning, which means they will reconstitute. They will regroup. I'm sure they are plotting. And they will be back soon. Okay? So make no mistake. They're not just going to melt away and go away and be silent into the night quietly. That's not going to happen, y'all. We have battles ahead. As somebody mentioned in the comments yesterday, we have great battles ahead. We have some great things that can be happening, I think, that are going to happen and that are being put in place already. But we have battles ahead as well. So we need to keep our preparations up for sure. Like I said, they're quiet, but they're not going to stop coming after you. They're not going to stop coming after your faith, your beliefs. They're not going to stop coming after your children. And they're certainly not going to stop coming after your grandchildren. They're not going to stop coming after your soul. Okay? I firmly believe that. We must stay on top of our elected officials, especially the rhinos. There's plenty of them. Too many. That's on the local, state, and federal level. It's all levels. Let's face it. I don't care how red of a county you live in. Take a look at the school board. Take a look at the people running the public schools, even private schools. Take a good hard look at them. It could alarm you. It will alarm you. I've seen it here. That's for sure. I see it here. In a solid red county, y'all. That's not going away. I'm not trying to throw a wet blanket on it all. I'm just being realistic. Like I said, I'm very optimistic right now. I'm still riding the high from Monday. Ride it. However, the reality is this, the battle is ahead for sure. They're going to be a backlash. I'm sure they're going to fight the positiveness that's going on at every turn, and in some subtle ways, and some from the side that you think you're on, or that purports to be on your side. It's very subtle. Think about it. Think hard about it. You know what I mean? I think we need to pray for our leaders. I really do. I'm going to talk about that more in detail in my next video. But I think that's very important. We need to pray for our leaders. All of them. But the evil is not going away. I've often said in my videos, how do they sleep at night? How do they sleep at night knowing that they are further, they're doing harm to a lot of Americans. And like some of you have pointed out, well, that's because they're not human, dog. Evil doesn't sleep. They don't sleep because they're evil demons from hell. And I tend to believe that. So the battles are ahead. The storm will keep coming. We must stay strong. We will have setbacks. But a large majority of us stood up on November 5th and rejected the I can say it former now, the former administration in their evil reign of last 4 years. Stood up, and no candidate's perfect, but we stood up and said, no more of this particular administration, no more, no more, no. And that's a good thing. That gives me hope. It truly does. DEI is on the ropes. By the end of today, he's saying by the end of today, closing up shop on DEI, on federal programs, offices, and that includes trainings. How many of you have had to go through the DEI training? I know I have. Media, websites. Yeah, that's done. I think we've learned a lesson from that. How about some equality? How about hiring and promoting, especially the hiring, based on your qualifications? Not on skin color. That's racist. How about qualifications? Let's do that for a change. Consider content of character. Not how somebody looks. He's affirming 2 genders only. This is good. We have male and we have female. But they will keep coming. They're quiet for now, which is a little weird. I wonder in the spring as it gets warmer, are we gonna see more? Are they gonna be in the streets? It would not surprise me. It would not surprise me at all. There's other ways they can resist. I mean, it's like I said, a lot of rhinos. They're going to keep fighting some of these cabinet approvals. The mass deportations. They're trying to resist that. I haven't seen an update, but they were refusing to release some of the J6 prisoners from federal prisons. They need to go in. We need to go in there and force that. Make them an offer they can't refuse. This is an executive order. You will release them ASAP. I saw some footage where some were walking out, so that's good, being reunited with family and such. But then I heard too that some are not being released. So I think it's a matter of time. I'm confident they will be released. So if you've heard an update in the comments, let us know. Appreciate that. But there's other ways too. I'm sure they will with the lawfare as well. Before I forget, I saw a clip in the news that Trump is sending active duty troops, thousands. I didn't see an exact number. Thousands of active duty troops to be deployed to the southern border with Mexico. I'm for that. They probably need the help. They're also putting in motion restarting the building of the wall, which is good. I would think at least we need thousands, many thousands possibly. So I think that's a good thing. What else? Also, I saw where, and this could be one of the reasons he's pulled the trigger on sending more troops, is I saw yesterday where a huge caravan of thousands of migrants are making their way up still coming through Mexico, going towards the border with the United States, and they say they're coming in anyway. They know Trump's in office and all this kind of stuff. He's turned off the apps they use to be able to get in and all that kind of nonsense, BS. So we've seen the footage of them crying outside the border wall and all this kind of stuff. They can't come in illegally. Too bad. We have laws. There is a legal process. It's not ideal, but it's the process that we have now. Back to this, there was a huge caravan. I saw some footage of that where they're walking up, and so they're saying they're coming in, thousands of them. He responded by sending thousands of active duty troops. We will meet you at the border. Yeah. So that is good. This is good. I wanted to get that news out there as well. But make no mistake, the left is planning, plotting. It's not going away. It's not going away. The storms are still out there. I do believe they're stunned. I do believe they're stunted right now, like, whoa, because a fair number on their side have embraced the movement right now and what happened on Monday with the change, So and that change has been swift. That's good. It's not wasting any time. That's a good thing. That's a good thing. Now, in the next video, I'm going to tell you about a concern I have. Sure. I mean, among other things that are good. So, but for now, I'm going to not make this video terribly long. I'm going to go to a passage. Share your thoughts. I'm going to go to Proverbs. Yep, here we go. Proverbs chapter 19, verse 21, and then one more verse after that. Proverbs chapter 19, verse 21 says, "Many are the plans in a man's heart, but it is the Lord's purpose that prevails." How many times have you had plans to where they just didn't pan out, or you just knew you were going to do such and such, and then there's nothing wrong with planning and having goals. However, sometimes the Lord steps in and says, "Nope, no, you're not doing that. You're doing this." And you might resist it for a while, but after a while, you're like, okay, So, but go with it, flow with it, trust. Pray for discernment, keep it in prayer, meditate on his word. It works. Also, further down in verse 28, "A corrupt witness mocks at justice, and the mouth of the wicked gulps down evil." Woo! That's powerful. Like I said, it doesn't sleep, y'all, and we must be watchful and pray for clarity and pray for our leaders. I'm going to keep talking that because I think it's really important. All right. Share your thoughts. Hit the like button. It helps us out. If you haven't subscribed, give it a shot. Hit the subscribe button, hit the bell. You'll know when I post other content. My number of subscribers has continued to grow organically. It's not a huge growth, and I don't necessarily want that. I seeing some growth is great, but because I talk about faith, I'm never going to be, and that's okay. I don't need to be, a mega channel. I'm pretty low budget. I'm a little low budget channel here, but anyway, I do appreciate your support. Let's stay safe out there. God bless y'all. I'll see you soon.